Okay, let's start recording another video. Strong tendons for Ironman athletes. Obviously, when competing in Ironman events, you need super strong tendons, especially if you compete in longer distances like 7.3 and the full Ironman. How do you get strong tendons and why you need strong tendons? You need strong tendons so that your muscles keep your joints and ligaments in a proper biomechanical position during your run, during your swim, and during your bike. If they are too weak, your muscles will not execute properly. You will not be able to keep your form and you will tire quickly. How do you get strong and healthy tendons? First of all, it's very difficult because tendons are thick and not adequately equipped with blood flow. And this is key for keeping your tendons strong and healthy. A lot of people, when they have problems with tendons, um, usually what they do, they take some rest, they use some ice, and they do some stretching. This doesn't work because weak tendon with poor blood flow will not heal by itself. Yes, you will get some relief, but it is very probable that the injury will return back. You need to make them stronger and you need to provide blood flow. That is the reason, what I also mentioned in my previous video, that I believe most of the triathletes and Ironman athletes do not train properly. Because if you look at the Ironman magazines and training websites and training logs, you see typically that people do some core work, they do some body weight lunges, they do some light squats. If you want to have strong and healthy tendons, you need basically two training protocols. First is the typical strength training, where you need to put stress on the tendon so that the tendon becomes bigger and stronger. This you can achieve only with heavy weights of triples, doubles, and singles. You don't need to go to failure and risk injury, but you need to work with doubles and triples within the 70 to 85% of your one repetition maximum. Anything less will not cause enough stress for your tendons to become stronger. The second training, so if you want strong tendons, for example, you could train, let's say you want to have stronger tendons prone to injury in your hamstrings because frequently you have a minor tweak in your hamstrings and you want to improve this. So the strength session could be, for example, heavy Romanian deadlifts with focus on hamstrings and glutes. Let's say 5 sets of 4 with 70% of your 1 RM deadlift. Yeah. Or 3 sets of 3 or 5 sets of 5. Yeah. This will give you strong tendons. Now, how do you flood your tendons with blood and why you need to do that? You need to do that so that you provide your tendons with fresh nutrients, with proteins, minerals, and so on, so that they can recover. This can be achieved through training with ultra high reps. And I'm talking reps like 60 rep sets, 80, 100, 200. Typical training session is you put, I don't know, 2 pound ankle weights on your ankles and you do standing leg curls. You do 2 sets of 100 reps. Your goal here is to pump as much blood into the tendons as possible. So here you have it. Nothing in between. If you do a leg curl machine, 4 sets of 12, this is too light to provide any strength adaptation, and this will not cause the tendons to become stronger and bigger. And it's too little blood flow to help with restoration and recovery of your tendons. You need to work the tendons from two angles. Very heavy strength training, as I said, heavy doubles, triples, even singles, and ultra high reps for maximum blood flow. So right here you have it. 2 sessions a week, heavy Romanian deadlifts for your hamstring and the whole posterior chain because it's one of the best posterior chain exercises. Let's say 4 sets of 5, very heavy. And the second session, 3 sets of 100 reps of standing leg curls with ankle weights strapped to your ankles. And you have it both strength training adaptation and maximum blood flow for maximum recovery. Thanks for listening.